Golfers regularly have to juggle their family life and commitments on tour, which can be pretty demanding. One man who's well accustomed to these challenges is Hunter Mahan, who's been on the PGA Tour for 13 years.
I say the challenges are more psychological and things that can get in your head. Golf doesn't get much credit for being a physical sport, but playing as much as we do every single day, when you get tired physically, it wanes on you mentally. And being mentally strong throughout the week is vitally important.
Perhaps one of the most demanding mental strains on tour is sleeping on a 54-hole lead. Even the world's top players can struggle to win when they're under this pressure.
I think when you have a 54-hole lead, you're thinking about a lot of different things and a lot of different scenarios. And the most important thing is getting a good night's sleep and moving on to the next day and know that you're playing well and being confident in that. The hardest part is not bringing the stuff from yesterday into today. It's just being here today, and that's what it is, and trying to move forward and getting better. You play so much golf all the time, you tend to bring the bad shots with you when you just have to focus on hitting the good shots. And that's why it's great that Tempur-Pedic has a Sleeping on the Lead campaign. When a 54-hole leader has a lead and he goes on to win the tournament, Tempur-Pedic is giving a bedway to a fan and also to a military personnel from that area. Being a husband, a father of 3, trying to play professional golf at the highest level, it's important to get rest whenever you can.
It was in 2013 at the RBC Canadian Open where Hunter's family life and golfing career came crashing into each other. Hunter had a round 2 lead and was faced with the decision to leave the tournament as his wife went into early labor.
Our daughter was so early that it was so shocking. We didn't really expect it, but it was an easy decision, and I'm glad I did it. It was a crazy circumstance. We all, as tour players, kind of think about that crazy situation one day. But you never really think it's going to happen to you, and it did. But it was, it was one of those things I forgot so fast when I got home, and we're having our first child.
Balancing both your personal life and getting the rest you need going into a tournament are not the only issues professional golfers have to deal with. Looking after your physical well-being is important.
Golf you can play for a long time, and we've seen that with guys like Tom Watson and Gary Player and Nicklaus. They played competitively for a long, long time. So the more you take care of yourself, the more you work out, eat right, you can play great, but for a really long time. And I think as players, we've learned a lot more about nutrition, sleeping, how to swing better, how to work out, the balance of doing all those things and not over-practicing and hurting yourself in the long run. So we've learned a lot about golf and what it takes to be a great player. And I think we're all trying to find those little keys, because when you play on tour, it's the little things that separate the winner from 10th, 20th place during a week. So we're all trying to work on those things to get better on and off the golf course.
When all of these factors come together, it doesn't always guarantee a win on tour, but when it does, it is an experience not easily forgotten and one that Hunter cherishes from his previous wins in the game.
It's such a process. You do it, you hit some shots on Sunday, but it's all about the work you put in to get there. And that's what you have to remember. It's really about the process, about every day, trying to get better, finding your process and your understanding of how you're gonna have to do it to be great and be great on Sunday. And then from there, you just have to let things go and hit the shots you gotta hit, and trust that. Just trusting the process and trusting what you're doing every single day, kind of to reach your goals, and not be too focused on hitting a shot on Sunday or thinking about just one shot defines me. It's just all the work you put into that moment.
From a career-high 4 in the world, a run of poor form has seen Mahan slip from 20 to 250 in just the last 2 years. But for a man with so much talent, it surely can't be long until he finds that process once again.